Hi, what's up everybody? This is Terminator Juice. I'm just going to do this real quick video. Last second I decided to do it. I'm not planning on anyone watching it live. It's just be more for the replay. Um, I'm guessing people will be able to figure out my inspiration for this subject today. And yeah, so let's get started. First and foremost, this is just 8 things I would like to see improved in a potential update for Mario Kart 8. This doesn't include any new stuff that would be DLC. It's completely separate. For DLC, I would like to see um, some new cups, new and retro, some battle arenas, some new characters. I don't know how that would work if not everybody has it, so I'm not sure how they would approach it. And then one new mode I would like to see, and this was something I think it was added to GTA 5. Really, my friend was telling me about it a couple months ago, and I think it'd be a great addition to Mario Kart. Would be live ghost time trials, where you'd be instead of like a tournament or doing, just random races with people, you and your friends could do live time trials where you'd be ghosts, you couldn't bump into each other, and there was no items. You just have your 3 mushrooms, and you could race the tracks um, all together and see who gets the best time. And it wouldn't be like I mean, you could set your best score, but it would be almost like it. At the end, it would take the times and rank them, and you'd get points just like finishing first. But take away the items and just make it more skill based. Take away bumping into people, drafting, all that, and just say get on a course. You got up to 12 people, and you do your best laps, and whoever has the best time gets first, through 12th, and you get points. You go on to the next one. I think it'd be a cool mode. Get rid of some of the frustration of getting hit with a blue shell and all the item bullshit that people are complaining about. Here you go. Here's a mode just for skill, and just get your best time on that track, and go that way. I think it'd be a cool mode. I'm not saying they're going to add it, but that's just something I'd like to see for DLC. Now moving on to my list, these are just fixes, tweaks I'd like to see to the actual game, what we have right now, and in an update, hopefully they're working on one, because there are some complaints, but most of them are pretty minor. For me, my number 8 is add Nintendo Network IDs into the game. So when you see a me name like Gray, for example, he races in my tournament. I don't know what his Nintendo Network ID name is, because I only know him through racing in the tournaments, and in the messages system on the Miiverse, it's just his me character. So when I see so and so online on my gamepad, I don't recognize the ID, because I'm so used to seeing people's me names. So that would be nice, just to have their Nintendo Network ID with their me character name. When you race, when it shows people where they're from, what state, what country, have their Nintendo Network ID there, and possibly above their heads in the lobby too, above their Mii's. Now I wouldn't expect it in the game. That's just too much. That'd be too much information, because some of the ID names are up to 16 characters, like mine. But I'd really like to see that added, because I've made a lot of friends through Mario Kart, um, and it'd be nice to be able to know them in other games. When I'm playing Call of Duty or something, every once in a while I see so and so's online. I don't know them because I can't associate them with their me name. So that would be nice. Um, Did you mean DLC, Mike? New World Order for Life asked, do you think there's a chance Nintendo will actually release DC? I think you meant DLC. I just covered that. You got in a little late. Um, I'm hoping they will, and like I said, I want it to be new tracks, battle arenas, and the new mode you'll have to watch. I'm not going to repeat it for people that were watching this, so just watch the replay. The first couple minutes I go over that. So yeah, anyway, my next number 7, and this would be nice, but it's not a game breaker, just like the other thing. Just like number 8, when you're in playing Mario Kart, and let's say I'm playing off TV while something's on, and I'm in a tournament, or not in a tournament, but I'm racing, and then I see a friend's on, but I want to switch it back to the TV. you can't easily switch to the Pro Controller or the Wii Remote Nunchuck. You have to get all the way back out to the menu and then activate the controller and go through it with that controller. You can't just pick up Pro Controller, activate it, and boom, it takes over like a lot of other games let you do that. I know Call of Duty is good for that, and let me think. I think 3D World. No, 3D World activates a new player, but it'd be nice if I could be playing off TV and be playing with a group of friends, and my gamepad needs to be charged, so I put on the charger. It'd be nice if I could just pick up the Pro Controller, activate that, and use it. You can't. You have to back out and then go all the way back out to the press A to begin menu, and then that's when you can use the other controller. So I wish they would make it just easy to, especially online, just to switch controllers on the fly. That would be nice. Number 6, I was playing time trials last night for about 45 minutes. I want to challenge anyone to beat my time on Rainbow Road, the new Rainbow Road. I figured out how to make the corners on the sport bike, and I put a pretty good time out there. And I challenge everyone who's watching this on the replay, try to beat my time. But that brings me to my point. You can't just pick your friends' times in time trials. You can see, like, you can download like some global times. You might see one of your friends in there, but you should have the option to see every one of your friends that race time trials on that track. You should be able to see all their best times right there, and just click friends, boom, or click worldwide. You should be the option to toggle. That way you can challenge your friends' ghosts real easy. So that would be nice, So I really like to see that. It'd make time trials a little bit more, have a little bit more replay value, because I couldn't find any of my friends on Rainbow Road to challenge, because it was just like the top 10 or 12, whatever it is, was all these ridiculous good times from people fire hopping and stuff. So it'd be nice to be able to race just my friends' times. Number 5, this is for tournaments, because I have my weekly tournament, which is now on Wednesdays. It's going to be at 9 p.m. this Wednesday because I got to get up early, but the ability to toggle on and off every item, like instead of just having all shells or only shells, only mushrooms. It was only mushrooms last week, and I literally got coins more than I got mushrooms. So I would like to see a toggle, say blue shells on or off, red shells on or off, green shells on or off, bananas on or off, every item that way, and you could completely customize. It would make my randomizing a lot more fun, instead of just banana peels only, which would probably going to suck if that ever comes up. So just turn off red and blue shells and green shells and have everything else on, or turn off the blue shells and maybe the stars or lightning, something. There's just so many possibilities, and I don't think it would be much for them to add that feature, because it just really seems stupid just to be able to have one item on, or all items or no items. I'd like to see that toggle for each item, kind of like Smash has for its items. So that one would be really cool. Number 4, this is for all the people like me who finished all the cups. I got 3 stars in all the cups, and I want basically just racing online from here on out, and I want to build up my score. Tournaments, you don't build up your score, so I would like to see 150cc added to worldwide and regional as an option. As soon as you click on worldwide, say 100 or 150cc, I want 150cc because I race that on time trials, I race that in tournaments. Why should I race in 100cc on worldwide and regional? Seems like an easy thing they could do, and leave 100 there for the people that like the slower speed, but have 150 there so I can race 150cc easily. You can go to custom match and worldwide and select 150cc, and you might find 6-7 people. Every once in a while it gets up to 10, 11. I've had it 12 once or twice, but on regional there's hardly ever enough people to do it. I think if that was an option, I think almost everybody would race 150cc on both those, so I'd really like to see that added. Number 3 is kind of a bigger one. We're starting to get to the more serious ones. The item balancing in the place that they appear. Let's say I'm in 2nd place. There's no way I should get a blue shell. There's no way I should get a crazy 8. Happened both times. Sorry about that. It happened to me twice last night. I got a blue in 2nd place once, and I got crazy 8 in 2nd place another time. And The blue, it was too late. The guy already finished, but the crazy 8 got me right up there. I didn't finish ahead of him, but it got me really close, but should never happen. The guy raced a flawless race. I shouldn't even been close to him at the end with the mistakes I made. So I wouldn't want to see those items appear in the top half. Let's say there's 5 or 10 racers. 5th through 1st should never get a blue shell or a crazy 8. Just like when I'm in the bottom half, let's say I was in 9th place out of 10, I shouldn't get a green shell. I shouldn't get a single mushroom. Those don't help me. So they need to fix the randomness and say, okay, if you're in the top half, you're not going to get a blue, a crazy 8, a bullet bill, any of these super effective, because bullet bills will throw you right up. I've gotten 2nd place from, I think, 6th place before it took me all the way to the finish line with a bullet bill. So, and just like last night, I was in 7th place out of 9th, and I got single green shell twice in 2 item boxes in a row. Absolutely doesn't help me. It doesn't move fast enough to catch up to the people ahead of me, so they need to just tweak that. I don't want to see a full overhaul of the item system. Just make it so you can't get those super items in the top half, especially 2nd place, 3rd place. That's just ridiculous. I don't know what that means. Sorry, I was reading a comment, which I have no idea what he's talking about. Sorry, dude. Crazy Cast, are you the creator of all Mario games? No. So yeah, that's just for the items. I'd like to see that tweaked. I think a lot of people feel the same. Number 2, again, in my tournament, we have some issues here. People joining late in the shuffling system. It'd be nice to be able to talk to people. If I'm setting up a tournament, give me the option. I'm putting the code out there. I'm inviting people. Give me the option to talk to people or not. Just have voice chat enabled or disabled from the creator can decide. And if you have it enabled, give us some options to mute people. If someone's blaring music or something through there and it's coming through their mic, the option to be able to mute. That would be a bit of a bigger fix, I think. But I think it'd be welcome. I don't think there's anyone that would complain about that. You know, maybe make it where you have to know the code to get into a tournament. You can't just scroll down, race with randoms and all that. But if I set a tournament and I'm giving out the code, it should be up to me if I want to have the people being able to talk to each other. So I think that would really be nice. I don't think it'll happen, but it's just something I'd like to see. And number 1 is the only part of the game I feel is broken, and that's the shuffling system in the tournaments. It's set up to shuffle every 4th race, which would be great when you have 18, 19, 20 people. But when you have 11 people, 10 people, 12 people, why are we shuffling? The game shuffles. Let's say I get in and it's just me and one other person. The next race, other people get in, and the 3rd race, other people get in. Every time those people hit their 4th race, it shuffles them out. So last week I had 11 racers, and we had 3 different groups of like 3-4 people. One group was just 2 people for a long time. I had to back out of my group of 6, and I joined my buddy Steel Fox, and it was just him and Wheels Pig. And it's like, I saw there was only 11 racers total. Why are you shuffling us up? It should shuffle us all together. It should make sure we're all together the whole time. Not until we get 13, 14 racers does it need to shuffle. And it should shuffle them into even numbers, or like 7, one group, 6 in the other. Don't have 12 in one group, 2 in the other. So they really need to go through that. I don't know what it would take. I don't know if it's even something they would consider, but the shuffling system needs to be fixed. So I'm going to leave it off now because I've gotten 12 racers pretty much 3 weeks straight, and there's really no reason to have all of us shuffled into separate small groups. That helps the 2 guys racing against the CPU getting 1st and 2nd all the time, and the guys racing in a group of 6 or 7. You know, I'm struggling to get 4th, 5th, 6th sometimes. It's just not fair, and it's just really a broken system I'd like to see fixed. So yeah, that's it. And I really struggled to come up with 8 things that I'd like to see fixed in a potential update. Couple of them completely unnecessary. Just be some nice little things that they would improve the game slightly, but wouldn't kill me if they never, addressed them. So yeah, just want to make this short video and just kind of give my take on it. If you have anything that you think I forgot, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Like I said in the beginning, I plan on this just being people watching it on the replay, since it's 4th of July weekend and I did it short notice. I think I gave 20 minutes notice on that I was doing the video. So I see a couple people chimed in and we're watching, but yeah, this is more for just anyone to watch this later on. Leave your comments and suggestions. I love the game, by the way. I forgot to say that my VR score is about 2,300, I think. I got 67 hours total into Mario Kart 8, and some of that, probably 40% of that online. The rest was offline in the time trials and the GPs and stuff. So yeah, that's it. Like also said in the beginning, I'm guessing people will know the inspiration for this video. After last night, there was a video. So I thought I'd just narrow it down to 8, since it's Mario Kart 8. Give you some things I'd like to see fixed, but no way am I saying this game's broken or anything. I think it's a great game, and hopefully Nintendo can do some tweaks here and make it even better. And then DLC down the road, I'm thinking early next year is the earliest we'd see DLC, other than maybe a kart here or there. They got that Mercedes-Benz coming, but I'm not sure how they would implement characters, because not everybody would have the characters. Not everyone's going to buy DLC. Maybe make the characters come with the tracks. I'm not sure. That's probably a topic for another video. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of the weekend, and we'll see you on the next video.